welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
It has been 60 years since the Packers and Chiefs met down in Southern California in what would come to be known as the first Super Bowl. But now, at modern Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, we are counting down to Super Bowl 60. And we've got a great matchup in store. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion New England Patriots taking on the NFC champions. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. And this was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence, these guys don't lack for either one of those. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, our NFC champions, they have gone through a lot to get where they are. Everybody knows their story this season. What's the key for them as they start this Super Bowl?
Let's go full cliche on this one because it works. Remember what got you here. Been a winning formula all season long. This is a team that when we saw them in the preseason, we said they look like a group that has what it takes to be a Super Bowl winning team. And we've been proven right by what we've seen throughout the season.
Now they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Darnold. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Darnold. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. So here come the Patriots now on offense. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
And there are a lot of quarterbacks who had terrific careers. Think about guys like Phillip Rivers, Randall Cunningham, Dan Fouts, Warren Moon. But they never got to a Super Bowl. Yet here he is in his 2nd NFL season, already getting his chance. And we harken back to Dan Marino, another superstar, made it in his 2nd year, lost the game, and never made it back again.
On play action, May. Got a man, it's Kayshon Boutte. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
And the Patriot first down.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. Now he's free at the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Trevion Henderson with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Patriots put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. Turn up past the 30. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Darnold now to throw. And that one complete downfield to Kupp. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 17.
Play action. It's Darnold. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
By Christian Gonzalez.
Darnold to throw again. Open man is Barner, the tight end. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Walker fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now it's Darnold. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Now Darnold on 3rd and goal. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. A.J. Barner from a yard out. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 23-yard line.
And Diggs has it. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Appreciate everyone joining us. Super Bowl 60 here tonight. Time to begin the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis up in the booth as we get set to resume play. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
17 yards. First down, Patriots.
They'll send a big tight end in motion right. On first down, it's Henderson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw. May. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down, New England.
They go play action now. May. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On the zone read, here's Henderson with it. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
Brought down at the 26. A gain of 11 on the play. And a Patriot first down.
To throw, it's May. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9.
First and goal.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. They'll throw with May. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. Here's May. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks, you tell us, end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Christian Gonzalez.
Here's Darnold. He'll get this complete to the tight end Barner. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
11 more yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
Off of play action, Darnold. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. A quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Again, Darnold. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
Jalen Hawkins on the cover.
Now Darnold. It is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A.J. Barner, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to throw for the 2 with Darnold. Now he'll tuck this and run. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Throwing here is May. And his throw here is incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
From the gun, it's May. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line.
Recovered by the Seahawks.
So following the fumble recovery, here's Darnold. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. This one goes underneath to Walker. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So 2 corners in the one of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half.
Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And he returns this to the 22. And the Patriots going to take over here to start quarter number 3. And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the 3rd quarter.
Brings up 2nd and
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. May going to give it to Henderson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here is 3rd down and 4.
no gain on the play. Brings up.
Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a 1st down. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
To the air, May. There's Stephon Diggs for the catch on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Open man down the field is Henry. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big play there for New England. And even 40 yards. Douglas, the man in motion. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Gets this complete to Butte. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. May looking to run. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
It's 4th and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll go. It's Henderson. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Trevion Henderson, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Patriots have regained the lead in the 2nd half of this Super Bowl.
17. Seahawks.
So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Play action. It's Darnold. Now he's going to step up and run. Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Darnold's going to stay out there. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. 4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. Fights off the defender, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. A play fake, and it's Darnold. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Darnold. And that, nearly picked off. It would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down. To the air again, Darnold. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 20-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. Now he'll take this and run. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Now it's Darnold. Open man right side is Cup, complete. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. And escapes the sack. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
A gain of 3.
Here now, 2nd and goal. Straight ahead, Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Oh, good move. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So the Patriots now down 20-17, less than 90 seconds to go. They need at least a field goal to send this Super Bowl to overtime as they come up on 1st down. He'll look to throw. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
They'll look to throw. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Patriot first down.
He's back to throw. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Patriots.
Back to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Kayshawn Boutte.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Got his tight end, and that's complete. It's Henry. And he's going to get forward for a couple before he is banged down hard at the end.
Brings up second and goal.
Back to throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. And his kick is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. This is 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. They'll get this complete to the tight end Barner. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Four quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
OT in the Super Bowl, something the Patriots know all about, and they'll once again get the ball first as we start this overtime session. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Working to put a drive together. They'll throw with May. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a first throw here in overtime. He finds Douglas complete.
Nice pass. Complete to DeMario Douglas.
A 3-and-out could really hurt here in this opening drive of overtime. Big third down coming. Henderson will try and run for the first. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 107 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this Super Bowl. To throw, it's May. It's complete to Diggs. There he goes left side. And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first first blood here in this overtime. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead.
27, Seahawks 20.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And CD, the pressure is on here. Only a touchdown on this series will prevent their season from coming to an end right here, right now.
And this is what...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 30 yards there.
First and 10 at the
This is where the new rule comes into effect. In past years, this game's over. They've got a chance, though, to match touchdowns now. It's first down. Jet sweep with Smith-Njigba. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
Walker now on first and 10. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. They need a matching touchdown here to keep their hopes alive. Here's second down. Sticking with Walker on second down. Oh, Walker showing the power. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
That's another Seahawks first down. First down and goal to go.
Here's Walker. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, what a game this has turned out to be here. Second possession of overtime. Obviously, Charles, they need the touchdown. And now looking pretty good here in the red zone.
And in addition, they face a very important decision if they do reach the end zone. Kick the extra point, take the tie, and send this game to sudden death. Or go for 2 and let it come down to one last 2-point try.
Darnold to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Big fourth down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on fourth down and, okay, forget the field goal because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
It's complete, and this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And the Seahawks are the class of the NFL. Seattle wins the Super Bowl. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell ready to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Seattle Seahawks. They are your Super Bowl 60 champions. So that'll conclude another captivating season of the NFL on EA Sports. So for Charles Davis and all the hardworking men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying good night from Santa Clara.